You're inside the game with Tosspot and Smeagol. It's Counter-Strike 1.6. Virtuspro representing Russia, taking on Hybrid representing Malaysia. And we are ready to rock and roll. We are live with Inside the Game from the World Cyber Games 2006. Smeagol, I hope you're looking forward to this as much as I am.
Yeah, this should be a great matchup, Stu. We have Virtuspro representing Russia, as you mentioned, Hybrid representing Malaysia. Virtus will be starting out on the counter-terrorist side of DE Train. This is a counter-terrorist-sided map, so it will be interesting to see how this goes for Virtuspro. Definitely a very strong team in this tournament, one of the strongest. Hailing from Russia, as you mentioned earlier, we'll see what they do this round. It looks like Hybrid now headed in those the white hallways. We have Sink and Hicks coming out from the Ivy alleyway. Looks like Virtuspro pushing up in the apartments, taking down one is Alexi. That's Sniggy going down. Virtus continuing to push to that outside rail yard. Sick going down as well. Rico and Syntax left on their own in the white halls, backing off towards terrorist spawn now, coming back towards the middle. Hicks going to be on his own by the bomb train. And this just looks like a horrible strat gone wrong here, Stu, as Virtuspro spread out by the inside bomb site, and Hybrid covering all over the outside area. So Virtus not playing very centered. They're not playing very controlled. They're sort of playing all over the map right now, and we'll see what they do. Looks like they're bunching up together to try and retake this outside bomb site. They've given it up, but Alexi now coming around the corner, whips out his USP, takes down one with a headshot. That's going to be two, another one. Hicks goes down as well. Boris finishing off Rico for the final frag, and Virtus will take that ever-crucial pistol round, Stu.
Yeah, Chris, the pistol round comes up with, so many advantages. I sound like a broken record the amount of times I, big up the importance of the pistol round, but you know what? You need it to win it, and Virtus have got it. And, there's a lot of familiar names in this Virtus side. We've been seeing some of these guys now for several years on the professional circuit. Konstantin for one, I've seen that guy more times than I can remember. And now Alexi as well. Alexi opens up with a stunning headshot on Hicks. Rico goes down to Konstantin right on cue, and there are two down already for the Malaysian side as Virtus look to just try and snuff out any attack. They think one of them may have got through, and Konstantin's found him. It was Sick that got through. Sniggy's still up, and they're desperately trying to find him. Sniggy now is, he's running for his life. He looks scared, dazed, and confused as he's about to get raged by Alexi as he charges up that ladder. I'll tell you what, Jeff, I wouldn't like to be on top of that ladder either.
No, the goal of an eco round, Stu, is to get as many frags as possible, and Hybrid really did not accomplish that in any way. The basic goal should be to try and get 2 frags, to try and get some money, and then to try and go on from there as the starting point, because you don't have enough money to buy guns, but Hybrid really not able to accomplish that on their economy round. So this round we have Virtuspro headed outside to the outside bomb site, cover that outside bomb site. We have Konstantin and Johan. We have Boris going to be by the ladder room, and Alexi and Hooch watching that inside bomb site, but we have a 4-man push coming by the Ivy Alley right now. Stiggy, Hicks, Rico, and Syntax all coming out. Konstantin laying down a nade. Johan picking up a frag. Boris with 2 big frags, and Sick will be the last member left alive as Boris peeking him will be able to finish him off. That will make the score 3-0 going into the first gun round.
Yeah, it does. And here's an interesting stat for you, Jeff. We played 3 rounds, and the Malaysian team have got 1 frag. 1 frag in 3 rounds is just, the size in the size of the gulf between these two teams right now. In difference, the Virtus side have themselves a nice big 15 on the board, and only the 1 death as they look for the new to see what the Hybrid team do on their gun round. They've opened things up and got their 2nd frag of the match. Konstantin P goes down, and Syntax is going to poke his head up on the top of the train, looking around. He's got one to his left as well, but he's going to get found by Boris. Not for long. Boris gets shot down. Headshot from Syntax, and Hybrid about to funnel on into this train yard. Rico comes in with the AK frag on Johan, and now the Virtus side looking a little bit bewildered as they lose numbers fast. Hooch comes up with one. Rico quickly equalizes back and returns Hybrid's lead. They got a lot of advantage here. Last man standing is Hooch for the Virtus side. He's got the AWP up, and he's got some 2, 3, 4 players of Hybrid to deal with. And as Hooch makes his way right on top of that bomb train, he's going to load up that AWP, and Rico's going to reverse around with that AK and put it in his face. And Hooch goes down. That was an expensive loss for Virtus.
Yeah, Stu and I were saying, based on the performance in pregame, whether we thought Hybrid was going to come out on top in this match or not, we thought that Virtus would come come out on top. But we also attempted to wager on whether Hybrid would win a round, and they proved us wrong already, Stu, picking up that crucial first gun round. Very nicely played by Hybrid, really just out-aiming Virtus that round. Virtus trying to get some frags in. Here we go, Boris raging Syntax. A little bit angry because of the last round loss. We have Hooch pushing up inside, Boris now falling back through Z-Halls, and Virtus is playing a little bit of a different strat here. They're playing 3 outside, 2 inside. We have Hooch pushed up inside, Boris playing in that inside rail yard, Constantine and Johan playing at the outside rail yard, Johan up in the sniper tower, Constantine by the ladder train, and Alexei playing pushed up at Ivy Alley. So interesting setup here for Virtuspro, and we'll see as Hybrid continues to pressure this Virtus defense.
Yeah, Hicks is going to walk along the white walls as he's got Sniggy. He's going to pick up the first frag for Hybrid, and it's going to be Alexei that goes down. We're at a 4-on-4 here. Johan just peering over in towards that train yard. Virtus not really too alert as to what Hybrid about to pull on them. And, well, in all honesty, Hybrid have slowed this one right down. That, you know, the era of confusion has set in, and Hybrid now ready to execute that strat as they're about to drop themselves down. Sick with the AWP is going to follow his teammate with the AK, and Sick now will go on in, and they'll make their way in towards this open train yard. Looking around, nothing moving for them at the moment. The Sick's just going to hop on top of that bomb site. Look at the back, he finds one, does his way quickly. Hicks is going to come up with a frag on Hooch, covering Sick's back, and quickly Hybrid going to call a rotation in and say, you know what, we're going to go to the other bomb site.
All right, here we go. Hybrid launching an assault on the inside bomb site. Rico coming with the bomb to meet up with Sick as Hicks and Sick make their way into the inside bomb site. Boris playing on that inside upper rail. We have Sick watching it with the AWP. Bomb's going to be going down now in the hands of Rico, and we'll see whether Virtus can retake this inside bomb site. Boris with the USP, whipping it out, dispatches Rico. Hicks coming back, finishing off Boris, and Sick and Hicks will be the last 2 left alive for Hybrid as Hicks takes out now Johan with a headshot. Constantine bringing things back. They'll finish it off Hicks. And that will bring us down to 1 versus 1. Here we go. Sick there with the bomb. Sick there with an AWP as Constantine is forced to go for the bomb with very little time left on the clock. He's going to go for the defuse. Sick getting ready to peek. Constantine's right there. Sick waiting a little time for too long to peek. He misses a shot, but he pulls out his Glock and finishes him off. And Hybrid will take their second round on Virtuspro. And could we see Virtuspro go down early here, Stu?
Well, I'll tell you what a 2 rounds has been from Hybrid. They've shown real diversity in what they pulled, and Sick right there with the AWP. It would have been a great show, you know, it would have been one of the funniest errors ever had he missed that AWP and the defuse got in. Instead, he whips out the Glock and puts in a headshot. I'll tell you what, you know, they are not to be underestimated, this Hybrid side. Sick now has dropped that AWP and is going to whip out the AK and is on the prowl looking for some Russian love, but not just yet, as he's going to make his way forward. It's going to be Johan that's going to make his way forward, and of course, winning 2 straight rounds has forced Virtus into a safe round, and Johan destroying Rico from afar. Rico's got to be wondering what the hell he was shooting at there to not take Johan down. He's been avenged, though. In fact, it'll be the fall damage that does it. Alexei takes down with a headshot on Sniggy. So some of the Virtus players have picked up AK. Alexei is one of them. It's just Alexis left up, though. Syntax, Sick, and Hicks all on the prowl for this one player. As they look around for him, Sick is going to be joined at this cover bomb site, but Syntax will open up and dispatch of Alexei. And that's 3-3, Jeff. I'll tell you what, the second wager we almost had was whether we thought Hybrid would get 6 rounds, and I'll tell you what, they're not far away.
Yeah, you know, I got to say, good round for Virtus that last round. Although it may not have appeared as good, they didn't win the round. It was a save round for them, so they were able to get 2 frags in. That will give them a little bit more money going into this round. So that's basically what their goal was. A crater there from Virtus, that's not a good thing. I mean, you really don't want to be cratering in your match. So we're following to see what Virtus does this round. Sniggy opening things up outside bomb site, taking down Johan, but Constantine and Boris going back, replying with some fire from the AK and M4. Alexei going to take down one, but Hicks finishing off Alexei. Now it's going to leave just Sick and Hicks as Boris with the AWP by the 5 train taking one out. That's going to leave only Hicks left alive here at the outside, at the Ivy alleyways, 94 HP. Spots Boris coming out on top of the 6 train, and he's going to make his way back towards counter-terrorist spawn. And he's taking some fire from Hooch down by middle area, and Constantine will peek out from CT spawn, finishing him off. Virtus will go up 4-3.
Yeah, Virtus back on track now, picking up that round, and well, once again, though, Hybrid made it expensive for them, and they didn't go down without a fight, and that's what you got to give them credit for here. Hybrid coming to this with absolutely nothing to lose. Virtus, one of the favorites to go a long way in the knockout stages here. And Hybrid just know that they can, claim a lot of respect with a solid performance. And thus far, they've done more than that. They've really given a great account of themselves here. And now they're on a Deagle save. Hooch is going to make his way forward with the M4. Boris Hooch, 1-2. Beautiful stuff from Hooch. That's a hat-trick. And Boris is looking for the final one. Last man standing is Hicks. He's looking at the dead bodies of his teammates. He's going to get a vengeance shot in on Hooch. Nice headshot as he backs himself away. He's going to pick himself up. Probably that M4 that Hooch dropped. Yes, he did. And he's now going to wait. He's getting shot in the backside, though. And it's all gone wrong for the Hybrid side as Virtus locked them down inside that alleyway. And there was no escape for them. And, Hybrid now down by 2, but they will be able to buy this round.
Virtus starting to pick up a bit of momentum here, Stu, and it looks like Hybrid. Did you say Hybrid was able to buy this round?
It's a partial buy at least.
Yes, so here we go. We do have a buy here from Hybrid, so this will be a full buy round for them. We'll see what Virtus can do. Hybrid's been playing it pretty slow in their gun rounds, so we'll take a look at what kind of a strat they do this round. Looks like Virtus stacking the outside bomb site, Hooch being left inside to play it on his own, although from what we can see in the last round, Stu, he had no issues doing so. So Syntax and Sick getting ready to feel out this inside bomb site as we have Sick and Syntax sort of in the white halls, ready to push down that ramp into the inside upper area, come out from that inside upper area. Rico and Sniggy going to be in the middle area, and Hicks all the way over at Ivy Alley. We have Alexi now rotating inside to play with Hooch in that inside bomb site. Konstantin, Johan, and Boris still playing outside for Virtuspro, as it looks like Syntac and Sick getting ready to head back for Hybrid as they head down this inside lower ramp. Here we go. There are the smokes, throwing some flashbangs down as well. Here they come into the inside bomb site. It could be a distraction as the bomb is all the way out in middle. Hooch going to take down Sick. Let's look like there's a rotation here from Virtuspro as Konstantin coming through Z Halls, and it looks like Syntax is waiting for the rotate. Nice play by Hybrid, and they have decided to hit up this inside bomb site as they have gotten one frag inside. Hooch going to reply though, taking down Syntax, coming behind the Z Halls, able to finish him off. Here comes some flashbangs inside upper, and it looks like Virtus is priming and ready for an inside rush right now, but Hybrid now heading back, and Hybrid is so back and forth, Stu. They're very indecisive about what they want to do. Hicks going to be coming, taking out Boris. Johan with the reply from the FAMAS onto Rico. He's waiting at the bottom of that ladder. Sniggy's going to be one of the last 2 left alive here for Hybrid right now as he finishes off Johan K down at the bottom of that ladder area, and Lexi coming now from behind up the staircase. I think Sniggy's going to meet up with him here in just a second. Alexi with the headshot onto Sniggy. Hicks is the last man standing for Hybrid, and that's going to mean that he's got about 9 seconds left. I think he's just going to go ahead and save his AWP, 16 HP. In a 1 versus 2, he'll go ahead and save out that weapon. That's going to make the score 6-3 in favor of Virtus.
Yeah, but you've got to admire what Hybrid are doing here. Every round is expensive for Virtus. They're really putting, their names on the board a lot of the time, and now they've got this AWP that we see Hicks with that he'll probably trade out with. I can't remember who was running the AWP for them earlier, but it's been a very positive start for all things Hybrid. They're 3 down on a on a CT-sided map somewhat, and so they've got themselves an opening here. They've got themselves a reason to be confident, and now they'll be looking for some holes in this Virtus defense. Now, I remember what you said in that last round about them being indecisive, and I really agree. Sometimes they're trying to react too late. They're trying to cause a situation and then react to it just after the situation's already been rectified by Virtus, after they've already moved into a new position.
They've already equalized.
Yeah, and it's just not quick enough, and you need to go hard or go home sometimes, and we'll see whether the Hybrid team can do that here. HG's going to just give Ziggy a few burnt eyebrows as he'll back himself away. The Hybrid side have slowed all the way down, and other than that AWP, I do think they're on pretty much a save. A few Deagles out, but Sniggy's only on the Glock. He's going to pick himself up an AWP for his trouble, though, and we'll trade out the bomb. That's a fair trade, I'd say, as Sniggy's going to push himself slowly forward to take a peek in towards the open train yard, and as he looks around, he's got nothing but his teammate for company, and no Russians around. He takes a shot, misses out, and now he's got just one more shot. No, not going to happen. Boris and Johan coming back, a frag apiece, Sniggy going down. There's Boris with the AWP. Syntax hits the deck, and Virtus have opened up here, and they are ruling the roost in this open bomb site. Train yard B is Virtus property. Looking for the final Hybrid player. It is Hicks, and he has 34 seconds to either save that AWP or die trying. And, well, it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. He picks up the frag on Boris. He's going to fall all the way back probably to the, well, he's going to drop inside, in fact. And, well, he will pick up one on Hooch as well. So, nice work again by Hicks. He's making this expensive. And once again, Virtus completely unable to get away with a clean getaway.
Oh, nice pick by Hicks in that inside Whitehall's area. He's really just taking him down here, and he's just going to go ahead and save that weapon. 1 second left on the clock as it ticks away. Virtus losing out 2 members, so nice save there by Hicks. But right now they're down 4 rounds. 7-3 is the score in favor of Virtuspro. So Virtuspro playing very well so far, stepping up to the plate after losing a couple rounds after that first gun round. But since then, having things on lockdown. So, as Stu was talking about earlier, Hybrid's trying to read and react too much. Virtus has been playing solid all game long. They're just too fast for Hybrid. Every time Hybrid tries to do a read and react, if you've noticed so far, Virtus is already ready for it. As soon as it happens, they're already ready. So, like, right now, I'll try and point out when that happens. Right now we have a Hybrid coming out of the alleyways. Right now we have Boris dropping back towards counter-terrorist spawn. Hicks going to be pushing up on him. Boris waiting for him right there. Spots him, takes out one with the USP. Oh, but he will go down at the hands of Syntax. And Virtus now rotating over. Johan K dropping a grenade onto Syntax. Sneaky going to be there by the back of the 6 train as he makes his way out here into the outside rail yard. The bomb is down. Sick going to be one of the last 2 members left alive for Hybrid as Alexi coming out of CT spawn. Hooch going to be in the inside bomb site, getting ready to make his way over towards Z Halls. Sniggy has not yet picked up the bomb with 72 HP. It is a 2 versus 2 situation. And here we go, as Sniggy now going to make his way towards the bomb here. Now going to go ahead and pick it up in just a second. Sick coming around the corner at the area back by CT spawn. Alexi playing back by the back of bomb train, so we should see some confrontation here in just a second as Sick lays down some smoke. Sniggy getting ready to pick up the bomb in just a moment. He still has it. Oh, he has it in his possession now, making his way. Oh, and here we go. Alexi pushing up behind from CG Spawn. Wipes out both members of Hybrid. Sniggy and Sick both falling to Alexi's M4A1, making the score 8-3.
Alexi in that last round played absolutely fantastically. As soon as the call came where they were, he charged around. He was defending the inside bomb site initially, and he rotated around. He charged, but then he made the very sensible decision of just holding in that position for a long, long time. And he didn't give his position away. They gathered that he'd be somewhere around there, but they had no idea to his exact position. And he covered that area fantastically, played it very cleverly, picked up 2 frags as his reward, and now Virtus lead by 8 rounds to 3 against Hybrid of Malaysia. And, well, Virtus looking forward to some more action here as Alexi will get himself involved. He's going to find himself one. It's Hicks that'll go down. Now he's going to push forward looking for more. Backs away. Nothing moving as Hybrid decide to go elsewhere, and it's Hooch that's going to find one. In they go. Inside bomb site, it is Rico that's going to make his way slowly forward. Bomb is going to go down. That'll be money in the bank for Hybrid as well. Rico now probably going to launch himself up. No, shot down by Constantine. Sneaky answers back. Hooch will go down. And then Boris coming in. Returned by Sick, though. And these frags are going to and fro. Boris is going to cover a defuse as it's all on Sick to make a move. He's going to peek himself forward, but too little too late. And Boris will down with that AWP. And Hybrid will go down to that 4th successive round defeat.
Yeah, I just want to point out, Stu, at that round, Hybrid tried to run a fake out of the Ivy alleyway. They tried to get the frag, but Virtuspro, too smart to rotate. We had Constantine in the Z-Halls. He thought about it for a second. He flinched, but then didn't rotate and helped lock down that inside bomb site. So Virtuspro right now just totally outplaying Hybrid. The score is 9-3, and we'll keep an eye on what Hybrid does this round. Here we go. Hybrid now heading into the inside Whitehalls. I believe this is a gun round for them. We got to keep an eye on their money situation because they've lost so many rounds in a row. Here we go. Looks like they're headed into the inside. Pushed up. We have Hooch. He's going to go down at the hands of Syntax. Sick and Rico getting ready to head to the outside bomb site. Looks like we have a 2-3 split on the outside bomb site. 2 coming out middle, 3 coming out the ladder room. Johan K taking down 2 out the middle area. Constantine now rotating over towards the back of the bomb train. Sick, Rico, and Syntax coming down that ladder, out the ladder room right now. We have Sick back by the electrical box. Rico and Syntax going to head back up in the ladder room, into the inside, but Alexi's there waiting for him on the flank, takes down both of them, leaving Sick as the last man left alive for Hybrid. And he's got 1:06 left on the clock, but it's going to be slim pickings for him, as he's going to have quite the time trying to take out these guys. Looks like Virtuspro locking down the bomb right now, and it looks like Sick is going to have a very difficult time trying to retrieve it, as Alexi and Boris both cover in that area. Sick going to peek that corner a little bit. to see if he can see one. The bomb is down right there. Alexi not peeking it at all, just playing it safe. He's right around the corner, though, from Sick, and here we go. Sick going to take down Alexi. Sick dropping down the ladder to the outside bomb site now, making his way down towards the 5 train. He's on the far 5 train right now. Spotted CT's feet, but Constantine there to blast his face off with the AK-47. 10-3 will be the score, closing in on the end of the first half.
Yeah, I'm going to pick on Alexi here because I've said so many nice things about him thus far. Pretty naive of him to actually give away that frag there because, he knew where the bomb was when he picked up that frag. All he had to do was take up one position and stick with it. Sick was only going to come from one direction. It was a pretty obvious route that he was going to take. So I think his, constant decision to, walk in one big circle around that area, it didn't help him one bit. But Hybrid now about to charge on in towards his open bomb site. Sick will lead that charge. Boris and Johan will open up, find another one. Johan's going to come back at them. X has answered up with one frag. He's going to try and make his way across the trains, but no! Will fall to his death because he's taken so much damage. And not only that, Boris and Constantine will combine on Syntax, find that final frag, and that round was over faster than you can say abracadabra.
Only one frag that round on the save for Hybrid, so unlucky round for them. 11-3 is the score. Going into the last round here, Stu, we're going to see what happens between these two teams. I think Virtus is going to close it out strong. If Hybrid wants to have a comeback, they need to win this last round.
Yeah, it is. It's all, starting to pressurize onto this Hybrid side. Pick one up now, and the pistol maybe, but Hooch is going to start things off. Smoke comes in as it looks like they're pushing inside. He scopes up that AWP, but was that a very elaborate fake? I think it might have been. Only Syntax looks to have pushed all the way down. Evidently, he is the one with the bomb. So, Jeff, what are they up to?
All right, it looks like we have 2 at the middle area. That's Sniggy and Rico. We have 2 at the ladder room. Right above the ladder room, that's Sick and Syntax. We have Sick popping out of the ladder room, saying hello to Johan K. back by the far bomb train area, throwing some flashbangs out into the outside rail yard. Constantine and Johan trying to play that area. Alexi getting fragged, pushing up into the inside area, coming at the bottom of the staircase. We had Syntax waiting for him there, and Syntax going to finish him off. As it looks like Hybrid now rotating into that inside area. Maybe they'll hit up this inside bomb site here in just a second. No, they're taking that bomb outside. Going to be a 2-2 split. As Rico and Sniggy coming out from middle, Sick and across the electrical box area to the 5 train, now making his way to the 4 train. And here we go. Sick takes out Johan K. Boris with an off shot onto his Hicks. Constantine finishing off Sick, leaving just Sniggy, Syntax, and Rico versus Constantine, Boris, and Hooch. Hooch locking down the inside bomb site. Boris back by CT Spawn at the bomb train. For Virtus, we have Constantine up in the sniper tower as he takes down Sniggy with the AWP. Rico and Syntax headed to the inside bomb site with the bomb. Looks like Hooch playing from the back of the inside site. Here we go. Bomb has been planted. Oh, and Syntax goes down at the hands of Hooch. Rico's going to be last man standing, hiding away with 91 HP inside upper area. Getting ready to flash out and peek. He peeks out. He spots Boris. Boris takes him down with the op. And that will be the round in favor of Virtuspro, finishing out the half. 12-3 is the first half score. Do you think Hybrid has any chance going into the second half, Stu?
Well, in that last round, what we saw was really the point we were making earlier about taking so long in a read and react attack. They had the opening, they just took too long to realize where it was. And I always wanted to scream, just do it already, just move. And they wouldn't. They took too long. They dillied and dallied between bomb sites. That bomb change had about 5 times as they put it from one person to another in and around that ladder room. We're going to go live on 3 restarts, and now the second half is rocking and rolling. Virtuspro know they're 4 rounds away from a very, very good start to their WCG assault. Hybrid know that they may be 4 rounds away from a very embarrassing start as, they have been twisted and turned by a Russian side that look very, very organized, and, we'll see whether they are to be as organized on their offense. They have Boris to move forward. Looks like they're going to run a 1-1-3 split as they have Hooch ready to push forward right inside this middle. Constantine P is going to try and deliver a diversion high left, and as you look forward, this is him right now. He's going to try and offer a diversion, offer a different avenue, and try and move some counter-terrorists somewhere, but his biggest problem is he can't find any counter-terrorists to move, and as he edges slowly towards the bomb train, he's about to get a big surprise. He's slowly making his way forward. He's saying back to his teammates what the hell's going on, and he's looking around. He's going to double himself back. The whole Hybrid side are all stacked up within a good few meters of one another. Johan K is also edging forward, and Constantine is looking around saying, well, I don't know where the hell they are. And as he looks slowly in towards that bomb train, the whole Virtus side slow all the way down to a snail's pace, and they know what's coming. They're grenading up that bomb train. Boris P opens things up. Hicks goes down, and Boris P is going to deal with the bomb. Puts it in right now, and now the hybrid side are really in trouble. Rico returns fire, though, and Constantine goes down. Sick makes his way slowly forward. He's got the back on one of them. Reverse frag coming in from Boris P. Alexi comes back. Rico goes down as well to Boris, and now it's all on Sniggy, and Hooch will finish him off. That's a very nice round from Virtus, but again, hybrid looking a little bit lackluster.
Yeah, it was really a nice round there. Hybrid not playing aggressive enough outside Stu. They should have played a little bit more aggressive. They should have put a little bit more pressure on Virtuspro. Virtuspro just walking into that outside bomb train and just planting the bomb. A little bit lackluster performance there by Hybrid. And it basically just became a frag fest at that point, and we just saw a lot of fragging going on really fast. And Virtus really just out-fragged Hybrid. So we are on the save round now for Hybrid. This could spell the end for them unless they are ready to take an eco round, which also could happen here. We'll have to watch and pay attention in just a moment to see, as Virtuspro looks to be heading inside bomb site right now as they're coming down that staircase. Boris P with the bomb, Syntax and Sick, as well as Hicks playing that inside bomb site for Team Hybrid. Let's follow Boris as he comes into around that corner in the inside upper area. Hooch going to be there as well. Looks like Sick has spotted them already. They're going to head into that inside lower area, making their way towards the bomb train, trying to get that bomb planted. Alexi with the AK shot onto Hicks. Syntax and Sick going to be there as well. Bomb has been planted. Boris going to get that bomb down as Boris takes out Syntax as well. Here come Rico and Sniggy, and Rico going to get the USB frag onto Alexi. Oh, but Sick going to reply onto Hooch. Boris P with the headshot onto Sniggy. Boris P with two more big frags onto Sick and Rico. And that will make the score 2-0 or 14-3 overall as we close in on tie point here, Toss.
Yeah, Boris B had a strong round there, just picking them down like they were going out of fashion, the Malaysians, and he got himself that frag. Now, remember what's coming up after this here on Cyberspace 1 as well, Jeff. A huge match between MYM and Hacker, and so, even if Virtus end this one, don't worry, the fun is still to come here on Inside the Game. And Alexi is going to start the fun, dropping the first frag onto Syntax. And Alexi's having a lot of fun as he makes his way slowly forward. Finally, will go down. Sick will take that. And Johan K will get involved. Sick's going to make his way slowly forward. Smoke is poised to clear as he just will dart himself around. He's probably going to try and make a move on with the Lil. It's down, but Boris P opens up with the AK. Sick goes down. And now Rico is the last man standing for that hybrid side. If he loses this, we're going to match point. He makes his way slowly forward, bomb planted, and the Russians combine and destroy Hybrid Rico. And that'll be that. We make our way to match point, Jeff. And this has been very much one-way traffic, 15-3.
Yeah, very simple rounds there from Hybrid. Very simple eco rounds. Nothing, not a lot of flash. Nothing really going on for them. I mean, really what you want to try and do on eco rounds is come up with a setup. I mean, stack a bomb site, for Christ's sake. You got 50-50 chance if you stack a bomb site. If you stack all 5 members, you get some frags. You got a 50-50 chance of being in the right bomb site when they come, so you can get some frags. I mean, that's at least a strat, but they're not doing anything right then. And here we go, starting off the 4th round. This could be the last for Hybrid. This is game point for Virtuspro. Sneaky starting things off on the right foot. Rico going to get a frag as well, but not before Alexi can get one in to boot. Looks like we have Hicks. Now here we go. Virtus getting ready to come out the Ivy alleyway. Sick going to take down Boris. That's at the Ivy alley. Johan now dropping back. It's just him and Hooch. Hooch with the big off frag on the inside bomb site. That's going to be the end of Syntax. And it's going to be Johan K now and Hooch. And it looks like Hooch going to head in the inside bomb site right now on his own. Sick going to be there as well. And here we go as Johan K going to get ready to meet up with Hooch here in just a second. Dropping down into that inside bomb site. Rico and Hicks going to be playing outside. We have Sick on his own inside. 2 versus 1 versus Virtuspro. This is an advantageous situation for Virtus. As it looks like Johan K going to get that bomb planted. And they're going to go ahead and play this one properly. And go ahead and back off. Johan going to duck underneath the flatbed. And it looks like Sick trying to do a little bit of spamming. He knows he's under the flatbed train. Hooch trying to hide in the inside upper area with that AWP. Johan K able to take out Hicks. Can Hooch win 2 versus 1 with the AWP? We're going to see here in just a second. Sick going to watch that inside upper area. They're trying to go for the defuse here. Can Virtuspro finish it off in this round, Stu? We're going to see here in just a second. Here we go. He peeks, but Rico takes him out with the M4A1, and that will be the round win. Does he have time for the defuse? Yes, he does. That will be the round win for Hybrid, and they will hang on by their fingernails here, Stu.
Yeah, they very much are looking forward. Well, they don't have much fingernails left after that round. I mean, they are using all of their 9 cats' lives. It looked like Virtus may have just salvaged something from that one, but no, Hybrid took the round and they put themselves, well, 15-4 the score now. And you know what? They're just going to have to keep going, build on your success. Confidence breeds confidence. And what? If they've got that, then they've got something. They picked up 4 rounds. Rico's going to push himself slowly forward through the middle of those trains. Virtus will have enough money on this one to actually mount a sustained attack. Boris P and Syntax exchanging. Alexi's going to come forward and claim a frag himself. Syntax goes down. Boris P now going to lead the assault to the back of that covered bomb site. He will slowly go forward. Looks like he's more interested in culling off any rotation. 3-on-4 in favor of Virtuspro. Sick is about to get a double team. In fact, no, he won't. Sick gets picked off by Johan, but not before he did the damage to Hooch, who's now going to go in and put that bomb down. Alexi comes forward, but again, Sniggy's going to surprise him. Rico will rotate around, and now we're 2-on-2. Johan K's gone down to Sniggy, and this is already going back to Hybrid. 1-on-1 for the round point and for the match. Hybrid goes down, and it'll be Virtuspro with Boris P picking up the second frag, and that'll be that. We go to